Hi, I am Nelson Fabre from the Corps Professors Armed Forces of the Philippines, and currently I am the Executive Vice President for NLPH Inc. For the second session this morning, I'll be introducing Jamboard for online learning. So what is Jamboard? Jamboard is a digital whiteboard made for collaboration in the cloud or in the internet. It is a platform where you can draw, make notes, and apply changes directly on the board. Google Jamboard can make your online or remote teaching more interactive and collaborative. And as we go on, I'll be showing the features of Jamboard and how it can help you in your online teaching. Basically, Jamboard can be used in the following: slide presentations, problem solving, live note-taking, mind mapping, interactive timelines, and annotations. Jamboard can be found and can be searched through Google Play and App Store, where you can download it in your tablets and in your smartphones. Just type Jamboard, and there you can find the logo, and you can just easily install it. And of course, in your Google browsers, you can just type Jamboard in your extension search and add it as your extension in your Google browsers. Basically, Jamboard is powered by Google, thus we need to have Google account in order to use this application. If you have several Google accounts just like me, you can choose the account which you will be using for your class. And once you have already logged in your Google account, you can add a new Jamboard, and this is where the action will take place. So there on the board or on your browser, you can see on the left side the different tools that you can use in your board. So there's the pen, the erase, select, sticky note, add image, and the laser. And just like any other platform, you can find several buttons, just like the redo and the undo button, the zoom in, zoom out, and for the background, since this is a board, you can choose from the different types of board: the blank or the none, the dotted board, the ruled or the rules board, the squares, the graphs for graphing in math, the blue, and the chalkboard. And there's the button, the clear frame button, wherein if you click that button, the data or the things that you can see in your board will be erased and will be reset. And of course, on the upper left space is the portion where we will put the name or the title of our board. And just a tip, always be creative in deciding or putting the name of your board. How about these two little rectangles? The two little rectangles are the number of boards that we have right now. So a little bit later on, we can see if we can put up to maximum of 20 boards in our Jamboard. And since Jamboard promises to be a collaborative application, there's also the share button on the upper right hand of the window. Just like in any other Google application, you can share your Jamboard to your students or to your co-teachers or to whoever you want to collaborate. So you just need to know their email addresses in this matter. So I think we are all ready to explore Jamboard a little more. So I think we can already begin by using our Jamboard. So there's a big smiley to each and every one of you guys. So once you have already logged in your Google account, you can just click the plus sign button for a new jam, and you'll just wait for the first Jamboard to be created. So there you have it. There's the pen. You can use the pen right now and just choose to what color, to what stroke of the pen that you would like to use. So let's first write the word welcome, and then try to use the erase button. So let's not erase the whole word. So that's just the pointer, the one that we are using right now. Then here's the sticky note. For example, you would like to tell to your students, welcome students. So click save. And then for example, another one with a different color of the sticky note. You can say, how are you? So the arrangement of the sticky notes depends on you, and it also depends on your students or to whom you are collaborating with. And this one is for the image. We can upload any image. So right now we'll just use Google image search. Let's search for a beach. Then just select. Then paste it on your Jamboard. And lastly, for this one is so for example, lastly is you can also use the Google Drive. For example, you have several pictures on your Google Drive. You can upload it there. You can get it from your Google Drive and just arrange it in your board. So this one, laser, is for giving emphasis on your, for example, synchronous discussion with your students. So there's a different background. So for example, I choose blue background. And then clear frame. As you can see, all the information, all the pictures that we have put are erased. So right now we'll be creating a new Jamboard. How to add title and to add image again on your Jamboard. So for example, we will be discussing a short story or a narrative. So for example, my title is Nasaan ang Dragon, or Where is the Dragon? Or for example, Nakita mo ba ang dragon? So just to entice our students and to tickle their minds. So I'll be choosing chalkboard first. And then I will write nakita or nasaan ang dragon. So just place it here first. And then I'll add an image of a dragon. So just search in Google so we'll choose only one for this activity, wherein your students will post or will write their answers in the Jamboard. So place it there first. You can edit it. So since the students need to write their answers, we can add another board wherein they can put their answers, and then we'll share it to them. For example, I'll share it first with one student. So basically, that's also me. Just send. So one person is added, as you can see. So here is the teacher's view. So for example, your student has already received the invitation for Jamboard. So he or she will just click it, and then your student will answer the question. So it's a brainstorming, mind mapping, all the information that your student would like to put in the board is possible. So for example, the student already wrote a sticky note, and then he or she is using the Jamboard via his or her smartphone or tablet. That's why he has written it through scribbles. How about for the student's view? So here is the student's view. I have just recorded it through my smartphone. So since, for example, I'm the student, it's already shared with me. So I have already seen the board. Then I chose the second board wherein I will write the answer. So for example, I have written, "Di ko po nakita." So I have never seen, I have not yet seen the dragon. So I can put it there. And then also, for example, I would also like to write via the brush or the pen tool. So it's a brush, so it's not readable. So I will erase it. So I'll use the regular pen stroke for the answer. So I have written there, "Baka nasa lawa," or maybe it's in the lake. The dragon is in the lake. So if you have several students that you would like to share the Jamboard, they can easily put their answers in the board. So it's up to us teachers, whether, for example, the student will use one board for each student, or, for example, the 3 or 5 students or several students will input their answers in one board. So that's for the teachers and the students' view. And here is the view in the smartphone. So once you click the Jamboard app on your smartphone, so this is how it looks like. It's a little smaller than, and as you can see, if you have observed from the student's view from the video a while ago, from the slide a while ago, you cannot see the clear frame wherein the students have no access in deleting the information that the other students have indicated or have input on the board. Only the teacher or the creator of the Jamboard has the capacity to reset or to clear the whole board or the whole frame. So FAQs. So that's it for the little mind mapping or annotating on the Jamboard. So FAQs. Is there a limit on the number of participants on a jam? So maximum is 50 collaborators. So for example, your student's class size in one section is 36. So that's possible. You can add them as many as you like. And this can be a combination of users on physical Jamboard, since for the physical Jamboards, it's in Google Suite. So it's a paid app. But this one that we are using right now is a free app. So you can, for the maximum 50 collaborators, it's a combination in the mobile app and the web application. Number 2, can it be used offline? No, an internet connection is required in order to use the Jamboard. So where can I download the Jamboard application? Just like I have said earlier, the Jamboard app is available on the App Store and Google Play. Does Jamboard work with Zoom, WebEx, etc.? So Jamboard is integrated with Google Suite capabilities. So if you are using or if you have paid for Google Suite, you can use it for Hangouts, Meet to collaborate with remote colleagues or remote students. But it does not support other software like Skype. So that ends my second session. So I hope that you have learned just a simple tool for Google Jamboard where you can let your students be creative on the way they would like to pose questions, to give answers, and to give their ideas and their opinions. So again, I am Nelson Joseph C. Fabre, and I hope that you have learned through this session.